Welcome on Darren James YouTube channel. We'll start shortly. That's Sheila. Hey Sheila. That recording's going to be constantly on a slope in that position. Yes. What big does? Put me on the big screen.
I have got an exercise mat out here now then, so we'll do it without the
Excellent. Okay, I think that's all right. Right, just a couple more minutes, then we'll do our run through. So Pete and Paula, for your benefit, this is an accumulator session, which means in this case sometimes they're 10 exercises, but tonight it's 9, which are those we're going to work through. We do 1 for 40 seconds, then we have a 40-second break, then we do 2 before we have a 40-second break, and then 3 until we get to doing all 9 without a break. Okay? That's how it's going to work. So you're going to hear a timer. Now the 40-40s, whilst there's one exercise less, tend to be tougher. You do get that longer break, and the session is slightly longer. So it varies very slightly. Okay, well I think we'll start the run through. We've got a couple of minutes to go. So this is tonight's 9. So I don't think it's too bad. So number 1 is crunches. We start with a crunch, don't we? So remember, with a crunch, we are not stressing that neck. We're just taking those shoulders off. Do not keep that head neutral. You're going to be doing a lot of these. Okay, so crunches. Then we're going to heel taps. So pull those feet together. Same applies. Keep that neck neutral. Round, touch that heel. So that's 1 and 2. Work at those obliques. Then we're going up into side plank. Now, side planks either with, keep the hips high, either with bottom leg down, both up or high side. In any case, we're going to then pulse once we're up here. Hello, Sue. Then we're going into low plank rollouts. So they're very important with these. You don't raise your bum, so we're just rolling forward through those shoulders. I'm going up onto my toes. Low plank rollouts. Then we're going up to a high plank position with some plank jacks. So a bit more explosive, a bit more cardio-y. Then we go over. Then we've got leg scissors. So either with hands on the floor, facing forward, or across the chest for the tougher version, lock the knees out. Then we're bringing in a flutter. We couldn't resist. Either with hands under the bum, or across the chest for the tougher version. Flutter circles, so again, knees locked out, little circles. One time we'll do out, one time we'll do in. And then we've got windscreen wipers, hands out to the sides, that support you, keep the legs straight as much as possible, and reverse. And at that point you're going to feel it in the opposite obliques big time. And then the last one is the dreaded Starfish, hence today's Zoom password. Arms out, legs out, up we come, meet the opposite foot. This time, if you can, the whole torso is coming up. The Starfish crunch. That's it. Happy with that? Yay. Okay, so it's 6:10. on Zoom and on YouTube. Here we go then. Start watches. Crunches first then. Crunches first. 40 seconds. Here we go. Core session 67. Go. Brand new one. Oh, I think Tim's just popped up. I think that's what that was. Welcome, Tim. So straight crunches number 1. Keep the neck neutral. Do not pull on that head. Otherwise tomorrow you will have a sore neck. You're going to be doing this 9 times, remember. And that's a pause. Hey Tim, you alright?
Yeah, just struggling with the connectivity.
Okay. You don't usually have internet issues. Oh, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on tonight. Well done, that's good. And that's with Joe missing. Right, so we're going to do crunches and then into those heel taps. Round 2 coming up. Ready on crunches. And go. Alright, buddy. I don't know about everybody else, but I could still feel that Flutter Fest last week, several days after. Feet together. Again, keep the head neutral. Look to the ceiling. Look to the sky. Round we come. Work those obliques. Touch the opposite heel. Round we go. Same side heel really. So again, keep the head neutral. Else again, this will cause you a sore neck. All we're doing is keeping those shoulders lightly off, but we're not yet raising the whole torso. Woo. And that's break number 2. And then from there we're going to go over to those side planks. Remember what I said, either with knee down or low plank or high plank. Each tougher than the other. Good. You all sorted now, Tim? You look alright. Okay, round number 3. We go then. Crunches. Go. Doing a lot of crunches. Squeeze it tight. And heel taps, go. Remember, if you put the feet together, or the closer they are together, the further you've got to go to get to the heel, so the harder you've got to work. Yeah, so the last 2 weeks have been up at the studio, but tonight worked out and back home, so gazebo gym it is, but it's a nice evening. And into that side plank. And pulse, so either with, knee down, that's too easy. Low plank, if that's too easy, up onto your hand, high plank. And pulse through those hips. Obviously next time round, we'll do it the other side. And that's our break. 40 seconds. And then from there we're going to fall forward into our low plank and do our rollouts. Well done all. Okay, so 4 in a row coming up then. Back on those crunches. And go. So as normal, this will be uploaded to my YouTube channel sometime later this week if you want to redo it. And heel taps, go. And change sides and side plank, whichever version you're doing, and pulse. Could be a lot worse, could be a leg raise. Tim, your video's gone off. And into low plank. And roll forward up on those toes, going through those shoulders. Don't allow your bum to rise. Really strong. Really controlled, these. Not too worried about pace, just nice and controlled. Even that strong frame, that strong core, right the way throughout. Great one for the high rectus abdominis, so your high tummy, and that's knees down. Woo. That's 4, and then following that one, we're just going to hop up into a high plank and do jacks. Everybody alright? That's not too bad so far. Oh good, your video's come back now, Tim. Right, so 5 in a row. So from that low plank, we're going to hop up into high and plank jack. 5 in a row, here we go. And crunches, go. Round 5. I can't believe how dark it seems. And heel taps, go. Good stuff, guys. And back into that side plank. And pulse. Ooh, just fell over. Good stuff. Great to see 7 on tonight. Really good. Well, 8 really, because we've got Pete and Paula. And over we go to that low plank and roll forward. Nice, strong. Good stuff, guys. And up we come, high plank and jack. Dropping our legs backwards and forwards. If it's too much, you can step them. If possible though, jump. Nice strong high plank, weight over those hands. So this one a bit more cardio-y, as well as core. Good old-fashioned plank jacks. Don't allow the bum to rise like that. It's not a downward dog, keep it neutral. It's from a high plank. Don't allow it to sag the other way either. Whew. That'll get our hearts going. And pause. So then we're going to pop round. Oh, hello. Aaron's cat's arrived.
He's not helping.
It's a shame we're not Russian twisting, because you could Russian twist the cat. Okay, next one's leg scissors. Ready then, here we go. 6 in a row, yeah. Go, crunches. Oh, almost went into a heel tap. Nice crunches. And heel taps now. And side planks, we're changing side again, of course. Back over here, I think. And pulse. Oh, was that wrong? I can't remember. No, I think I'm right. coming up now. Down we go, low plank and roll out from both toes. Strong through your core, rock solid. Stuff, up in a high, and jack. So we've got those leg scissors coming up next. We want as much as possible, lock those knees out. Onto your bums, either with hands on the floor, facing forward. If you're doing that, I'm lightly on the toes. Do not allow your torso to collapse back. Or for the tougher version, put your hands across the chest. You've got no support then to hold the torso, so of course having to do the whole lot. Lock the knees out, we're coming from the hips. It's not a flutter, it's a scissor. Always heavy on the old flexors though. Proper testy one this. Looking good. And pause. So then from there, we drop down onto our backs, either with hands under the bum or again across the chest for the tougher version. And we're going to do those little flutter circles. That's number 7. So getting harder now. So 7 in a row. Woo, well done all. How long was that? That's 18 minutes since I started my watch. Round 7. And crunches, go. Brand new core session 67 for tonight. Crunch it up, keep it strong. And switch those heel taps, go. Go shoulders off, head neutral, heel taps. Oh, we've done a lot of crunches in the heel taps. And side plank, all 3 versions, and pulse. Up we go. Try and keep the body as straight as possible, straight line all the way down. Over we go, and low plank rollouts. One of my favourites. Up into high plank and jack. Good stuff, guys. Keep it going. And scissors. Up we go. Up we go. And scissor. Remember, keep those hands down if you need to. Try not to rely on them. Toe them nice and light. The less you rely on that, the harder it's going to have to work. Keep you up. In a minute we're going to be dropping down onto our backs. Now, either with hands under the bum and little flutter circles. We'll go out with this time. That will take the pressure off your lower back if you keep your hands there. It'll make the exercise easier. Or if you want the tougher version, hands across the chest. It's still not easy, I hasten to add, even with hands under the bum. You want to try and keep those knees locked out as much as possible. If it's still too much, keep the hands under the bum and take those legs higher. That will take off the pressure. And that's pause, yeah. Good, well done. So that's 7 in a row. Everybody okay? Well, there's the odd thumb rising, so some. So now we've got 8 in a row. We're going to add those windscreen wipers. So hands out the side. Keep the legs as straight as you can. If they're bent like that, well, they're bent like that. If you can't do anything about it. But before we hit the deck, we want that big reverse. And I'll pull them back up right again. Ready? Crunches. Go. Of course, with the windscreen wiper, you don't put your hand out the side. You will just topple over because there's nothing for the core to grab hold of. Round number 8. We are getting there. And switch that to heel taps. Go. And side planks and pulse. I keep forgetting which side I am. Mine. Keep them strong, straight line down the body. I think I have done one side, haven't I? Never mind. No sense changing now. And drop into those low planks and roll out. Keep it strong, nice and controlled. Up in the high plank, and jack. And scissors. Woo. Good stuff, guys. Keep pushing. Not too long to go. So I switched to the inward circles on flutters this time. Flutters and the inward circles. Those who were here last week, we overdid the flutters somewhat. Check out number 5 renewed and you'll see what I mean. And arms out to the side, legs up in the air, and windscreens, go. Just before those feet hit the deck. Reverse. That's it, peak and corner together. You're going to have to go the same way, else you get a clash of windscreen wipers. That really works very well. Keep the legs as straight as you can. Big, strong windscreens. Could be worse, could be a chainsaw. Or a strimmer, as Sue calls it. Back to centre and down. And stop. That, guys, is 8 in a row. 1 to go. So we've just got the dreaded Starfish coming up. So we want to spread the legs, spread the arms. And we take the torso off the deck if we possibly can and meet the opposite toe. We're going to have a bit of leg bend, don't worry about that. Dreaded Starfish to finish with. Ready then. What's that? 29 more than 29 minutes now. Here we go. Crunches. Go. Last time. No more crunches after this. 9 in a row, core session 67. Now with the 40-40, they are slightly longer, and just works out that way by a couple of minutes. And switch to heel taps, last time. Keep it strong. We're nearly there. Well, it's going to be a lot of Starfish at the end of this, isn't it? And side plank and pulse. Nearly done. Well done on YouTube, well done on Zoom. Keep it going, nearly there. Over we go, low plank and roll forward. Good stuff, keep it going. Up we go, plank jacks, fire them out. All but done. No more breaks, we're running to the end. Onto your bum. And scissors. Keep them strong, nearly done. Woo! Just 3 more exercises after this. Although the last one is normal, will be double time. So rather than 40 seconds, it's going to be 1:20 to finish. But let's not worry about that yet. Flutter circles. I think we're back on outwards, aren't we? And go. Keep strong, keep going. All but done. Arms out to the side, legs up, windscreens, go. Big reverse just before we hit the deck. Keep your head on the floor. I know I'm not, it's because I'm looking around at what's going on. Another sure way of giving yourself a stiff neck. Right, Starfish coming up then, last one. Now it's double time, so it's going to be 1:20. We'll ignore the mid buzzer. Arms out wide, legs out wide. Get the torso, come off, meet the other toe. There's going to be some leg bend. Starfish. Come up if you possibly can. If you can get that torso off, do so. Dreaded Starfish. Opposite hand to opposite toe. Come up, meet it. Keep going, guys. Push, push, push. Do the best you can. Ignore the next buzzer. Ignore that. Last 40 seconds of core session 67. Keep going. Work it, work it, work it. Oh, that's a lot of Starfish. My watch is just coming up 36 minutes since we started. Keep going. And stop. Woo! Well done. Well done all. Everybody enjoy that? Feel free to unmute yourself now, or Cass is loving every minute of it by the look of her. Well done, Aaron. Oh. All right. Oh, no. No, ignore that. We're not starting again. Whew. Turn that. Say again? Yeah, I did. I did build. Well, I don't think it was as bad as last week's.
I've forgotten there were only going to be 9 as well. That's right.
Oh, see, you were thinking there's another one to come, Tim.
Yeah. I still happy when you said this is the last one.
It's a win-win then. Good stuff. And Pete and Paula, your first time, what did you think? You got no sound on, so I'm not very good at lip reading. Well, I got a thumbs up anyway, so hopefully see you back here again next week. Oh, but next week's a bank holiday. Do people want it next week? Or is everybody away?
I think we're running.
I'll tell you what, I'll put it on the group and I'll see how many want it. If we've got 4 that want it, I'll do it. Okay. Good stuff. So well done on YouTube channel. See you soon. Stopping that.